welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we talk regarding electrochemical methods of analysis. So what is meant by electrochemical? Starting with that. Electrochemical, as the name indicates, electro and chemical. So here we study the electrical and chemical properties of our solution. By definition, electrochemical methods are the methods which study, analyze by measuring potential in voltage and current in ampere in a electrochemical cell containing analytical solution. Analytical solution आपल्याला एस्टिमेट करायचे आहे तर आपण इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल मेथड्स मध्ये पोटेन्शियल आणि करंट मेजर करतो. In electrochemical cell, see here this is electrochemical cell. In that this is your electrolytic solution, and we estimate this by using current voltage graph. Okay, these methods are divided into three types. First is conductometry, second is potentiometry, and third is polarography. First is conductometry. So what is conductometry? That is measurement of conductance. So it is the technique in which determination of conductance of a solution by apparatus called conductometer. In that we measure the conductance or the electric current when the electric field is applied. Here electric current is produced when we apply the electric field. This conductance or it is depend on the four factors. First is concentration of ions. If the concentration of ions is more, our conductance of solution, that is conductivity, is more. Then type of ions, whether it is cation, anion, then single charge containing or double charge containing, on that type the conductance is repeated. Third is temperature, the temperature of our solution. Then last is mobility of ions. Mobility means it is the ability to move the ions towards respective electrodes. Okay, then this conductance, it is the reciprocal of resistance and it is denoted by symbol that is capital G. So G is 1 divided by R and unit of conductance is mohs or ohm inverse. Here this is ohm inverse, that is 1 upon ohm. Okay, so then the molar conductivity of a solution. What is meant by molar conductivity? As name indicates, 1 mole of substance in 1 liter of solution, that is the solution becomes molar. So the unit of molar conductivity is that is this. Then next moving towards the Kohler's law of conductance. What it states? Kohler's law states that the equivalent molar conductivity of a strong electrolyte at infinite dilution is sum of conductance of cations and anions. काय म्हणतात आहे मीन्स की आपल्या सबस्टन्सची कंडक्टिव्हिटी कशावर डिपेंड राहील की त्याच्यामध्ये किती टाइप्सचे कॅटायन्स आहे आणि किती टाइप्सचे anions आहे याची दोघांची सम. Okay, the Kohler states that the conductivity of solution depend on the sum of cations and anions. See here, this is the formula lambda max. This indicates infinity. That is, we take solution at infinite dilutions is equals to lambda of concentration of A and lambda concentration of B. Okay, this is the statement of Kohler's law. Then next, that is potentiometry. So what is meant by potentiometry? As the name indicates, it is the measurement of potential. So here measurement of potential, that is electromotive force. Okay, by applying the constant current to a particular solution. So in that, this potentiometry, it is based on Nernst equation. What is the statement of this? Nernst equation states the relationship between potential generated and concentration of ions of the cell. Okay, that is Nernst equation. It is the equation which states the relationship between the potential difference in voltage and the concentration of ions. Here, see here, that is E cell equals to E cell minus 2.303 RT, then divided by NF, and it is the log of product and reactant. Means the relationship between concentration of these both ions and this is the potential. This is the Nernst constant. Okay. Then two types of electrodes are यामध्ये आपण दोन टाईपचे इलेक्ट्रोड्स कन्सिडर करतो. वन इज रेफरन्स इलेक्ट्रोड अँड सेकंड इज इंडिकेटर इलेक्ट्रोड. So what is meant by reference electrodes? As they indicate reference, so here the potential is known. म्हणजे जो इलेक्ट्रोड आपण यूज करतो त्याचं पोटेन्शियल ऑलरेडी नोन आहे आणि ते कॉन्स्टंट व्हॅल्यू आहे. सो दिस इज रेफरन्स इलेक्ट्रोड. Then example of reference electrode like standard hydrogen electrode, then saturated calomel electrode, then silver chloride electrode. Okay. Then second one is indicator electrode. So indicator electrode means the electrode used to determine the potential of a particular electrolyte solute. Okay. Then example of these electrodes are metal electrode, then glass electrode, antimony oxide electrode. These are the two types of electrodes used in potentiometry. See here in this diagram, if these two electrodes, one is reference electrode and other one is indicator electrode, then this is our electrolytic solution and these are the positive and negative ions produced in that solution. So as we know, current flows from positive to negative. When we apply the current to that solution, here some potential is generated as the chemical energy of our substance is converted to that is electrical energy, and this readings or it shows fluctuation in our readings and current is noted or voltage and current graph is plotted. Now we will discuss regarding polarography. So what is meant by polarography? As the name indicates, graphy means we plot the graph. The graph is plotted between current and voltage. Okay. So in that, see this graph here. In that graph, once on x-axis we take potential, that is voltage, and on y-axis we take current. So the graph plotted between current and voltage is called as a polarography. Then the dropping mercury electrode is used as an indicator electrode in it. Okay. Then in polarography we see that four types of current. First one is residual current, second migration current, third diffusion current, and fourth limiting current. So what is meant by residual current? Residual current means ऐसा current कि जो impurities के presence से produce होता है. समजा तुमच्याकडे इलेक्ट्रोलाइटचे सोल्युशन आहे, त्या सोल्युशनला जेव्हा तुम्ही इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अप्लाय करतात तिथे व्होल्टेज जनरेट होते, तेव्हा जे तुमच्या सॅम्पलमध्ये इम्प्युरिटीज आहेत त्याच्यामुळे जो करंट जनरेट होत असेल त्याला आपण म्हणू रेसिड्युअल करंट. देन मायग्रेशन करंट. ॲज वी नो द सॅम्पल सोल्युशन कंटेन दॅट इज आयन्स, कॅटायन्स अँड anions. So the current which is generated due to migration of this cation and anion to respective electrodes is called as a migration current. Then third one is diffusion current. This diffusion current is mostly generated due to chemical reaction occurs between these ions and it is the actual diffusion of ions. म्हणजे diffusion currents means it is the maximum amount of current or maximum energy is released in which it is generated due to the chemical reaction. That is chemical energy is converted to electrical energy. Then limiting current. Limiting current means beyond a particular limit the current shows a steady state. So limiting current means beyond a certain potential current reaches to a steady value, that is the process is limited. So here that is limiting current. See here in that diagram we see the four types of current through this curve. This is the curve of potential and current. In that first residual current, this is peak due to impurities. So हा स्टार्ट होताना इथून स्टार्ट होत आहे आणि ग्रॅज्युअली फक्त करंट प्रोड्यूस होत आहे. सो दिस इज रेसिड्युअल करंट. इट इज ड्यू टू इम्प्युरिटीज आणि फॅरेडिक आणि नॉन फॅरेडिक इफेक्ट. देन मायग्रेशन करंट. देन दिस मायग्रेशन करंट इट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड ड्यू टू cations and anions. And third is diffusion current. Diffusion current is maximum current produced in our solution. It is due to the chemical reaction. Chemical reaction मध्ये जी एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होते ती मॅक्सिमम राहते. सो डिफ्युजन ऑफ आयन्स लीड्स टू that is diffusion current. It shows gradual change in graph and after particular limit the graph is steady or in a single plane. So this is limiting current. मीन्स इथे काय होत आहे, आपले रिएक्शन क्लोज होत आहे. लिमिटिंग करंट मीन्स इथे स्टेडी स्टेट अचीव होत आहे. Okay, so in diffusion current we see the equation, that is Ikovic equation. What is Ikovic equation? Ikovic equation simply it is the relationship between diffusion of ions and concentration of ions. Okay, in Ikovic equation we discuss that is diffusion is directly proportional to concentration of ions. मतलब अपने सैंपल सॉल्यूशन में कितने आयंस प्रेजेंट है उसके बेसिस पे डिफ्यूजन करंट रहेगा. अगर ज्यादा आयंस है तो डिफ्यूजन करंट ज्यादा रहेगा, कम आयंस है तो डिफ्यूजन करंट कम रहेगा. ओके, सो दिस Ikovic equation states the relationship between diffusion current and concentration of ions. See the equation. ID is equal to 606 ND half m2/3 T1/6C, where D is the diffusion coefficient, then M is the number of electrons, C is the concentration of ions, then M weight of mercury. This M is weight of electrode, mercury, dropping mercury electrode. Okay, then T is the time and 607 this is the Faraday constant. Okay, electrochemical method we use these three techniques to estimate the solution. Okay, then first in conductometry we follows Kohler's law. In Kohler's law, that is molar conductivity is depend on cation and anion. Okay, then potentiometry we follows Nernst equation. In that what it states, it shows the relationship between concentration of ions and potential difference. And third, that is polarography. In polarography we follows Ikovic